afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a very windy sunset safari. My name is Tayla, and on camera with me today is Craig, aka Batman, and we are hoping to find all sorts of wonderful creatures today out on this windy afternoon. I'm not sure what we're going to see because it has been extremely windy the entire day. Hopefully it will let up a little bit later this afternoon, because otherwise all the animals are going to hide away from us, which won't be very good. Get away. There's the only fly in the Sabi Sands, and of course it's sitting in this car. I just had to chase it. Right, what are we going to do, Craig? I think we're going to go Triple M, Impala Plains, Zoe's Road, all those places to have to see if Shadow hasn't been moving. And see if we can pick up any of her tracks or any tracks of any cats. I think Ali's going to go to the far east, and she's going to see if those lions have come back across, because they were moving around quite a bit this morning. Well, hopefully they at least come back for this afternoon, if we're a little bit later. Just readjust everything. It's a better angle. Craig, maybe we see snakes this evening. Wouldn't that be exciting? I'm sure we're going to look at some pan. We might go look for that and see if there's any fruit or anything on it. What else are we going to do? I've got some cool pictures to show you at some point, if the animals are scarce and hiding away. I got some really interesting shots. Also, again, some interesting behavior that I'd like to share with all of you. But we won't do that now. We'll wait for a bit. We'll warm me up. We'll try and find some animals. Elephants are always on the card, of course. Lots of their tracks, so they've definitely been moving around during the middle of the day. We haven't seen many of them crossing the open areas. They've just sort of been hanging to the outskirts and the denser spots. But we might go find that big herd of elephants that we had on the sunrise safari, if they haven't already crossed out of our traverse and maybe into Simbambili, because that looked like where they were going. But we will see. I think the real sort of judge of what our day is going to be like is once we get to this little open plain over here, sort of the start of Impala Plains, you know, sandy patch. There's normally always warthogs, always impala, and a variety of other creatures on this opening, and if they're not here, then we're going to be in trouble this afternoon. Then I'm going to drive around the drainage systems. Nothing. Look at that. Empty. Well, that's very sad. The only thing we can see this afternoon are the Drakensberg Mountains, and even they look a little bit hazy. Maybe in some of these sort of guarri thickets we'll find some animals, perhaps seeking shelter. Guarri tree does make for good shelter, so we'll just have to wait and see. My favorite line, that should be my middle name, Taylor. We will have to wait and see McCurdy. And we're going to change it to that. Jane is so boring. So last season. I can't even hear any of the birds and things chirping today because the wind is so strong. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, let's just see. I think Ali and I are going to continue our bird competition, but we haven't got much of the pre-show left just yet, so I'm going to stop talking now, and I will see you shortly.